Here we are, episode 46 of the hashtag Nisto Bros podcast. We weren't sure who was going to jump in for the intro there. I took the bull by the horns, and here we are leading the charge, episode 46, Nisto Bros podcast. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Very excited about this episode. We got a little extra facial hair going on Mike's end. As he talked about 2 weeks ago on the pod, he was, sticking
trying
with
to do it.
Yeah,
trying to
do
do
it.
A
little retro trend. He's going back for the mutton chops.
Yeah,
and
I feel like my left chop is a little bit better than the right chop. It might be just the lighting, but I'm gonna show off the left chop because I like that one better.
It looks good. It's definitely on its way to becoming a real look for you.
Yeah, you know what? Just like Austin's mustache, it's something that looks better in person or in the mirror. I'm like, dang, like I look good with these chops. But then I come on screen here and I'm like, where the hell where'd my chops go?
Where'd they go? I'm looking. I have a mirror right behind my computer. I can see the stash beautifully.
Yeah,
but you can't see it on camera at all.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I know you got your stash is coming in. It's coming in nice.
Yeah, and so is yours. I mean,
oh yeah,
mine's stashes.
Mine's a big, nice thick boy here.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Anyway, I don't want to say that transition. Not gonna do that.
Mount Rushmore board games. I don't know if we said it, but that's what we're doing this week.
Mount Rushmore into Hall of Fame for only the second time ever.
Yeah,
and
it's a very
exclusive. The color of the day is orange.
Yes, we're both wearing orange shirts.
It
wasn't planned. Just hopped on, and that's how it happened.
That's how we did it.
Yeah. Let's get started, I think, right?
Yeah, let's get these birthdays. Happy birthday to I almost fell.
I
was
me being the other guy.
Oh yeah, I kind of want to do both.
Do both birthdays. Do both. I'll comment though.
All right. I'll do both birthdays. You do both on this days. We'll change it up a bit.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
So after me almost falling, that was me being a wide receiver. Like this birthday, Randy Moss. Yeah. Honestly, probably one of the best wide receivers.
Definitely
ever.
One of the most talented, for sure.
Speaking of football, congratulations to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yes.
Winning the Super Bowl. Not only that, that was great. I saw a Warren Sapp jersey.
Oh, wow.
I saw a Warren Sapp jersey.
In like the crowd or?
In person, like a real person was wearing it.
Someone in Florida.
Someone was wearing it, yeah.
That's awesome.
He was riding on a motorcycle and he had a Warren Sapp jersey on. And it was after the Super Bowl or the day of.
Right.
It was very recently.
Yeah. If you didn't check out last episode, we did in preparation for the big game, the big bowl. We did a draft of our all-time teams, and we both picked Warren Sapp. So that's why Mike brought that up. But happy birthday to Randall Keith Moss.
Oh, no chance. There's no chance. Is that a shoot guess?
Yeah, why not?
No way.
Yeah, I'm throwing it out there. Why not?
No way. There's
RKM.
No way. There's no way. I'm going Randall. Randall Gerald.
Oh,
that's where I was going with mine.
All right, let's check it out here. We got. Oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, his name is Randy.
Oh, wow.
Great Randy.
Wow, that's actually kind of surprising.
I can't believe this. Randy Gene Moss.
Ew. For some reason, I thought of like jeans that you wear, and I thought of moss on those jeans, and I thought that was really gross imagery.
I thought of Gene from Bob's Burgers. And I'm like, he is like the complete opposite of Randy Moss. So yeah.
Excellent.
Happy birthday to Randy Moss turning 44.
Wow. I think he could still play. He's in phenomenal shape. Just like this guy. He's definitely in phenomenal. He's in phenomenal shape. He's been in the WWE. He might even be a WWE Hall of Famer.
I think he might be, actually,
because everybody is these days, pretty much. I might be a WWE Hall of Famer someday. Jerry Springer.
Yeah, there he is.
My dude. I have to admit, I have been to a couple of his shows.
Wow. I did not know that.
Electric. Electric. Woogie, woogie, woogie. It's so much fun.
He's a great entertainer.
He sure is.
I started watching this series got discontinued on this YouTube channel, but they were like rewatching episodes of Baggage. I don't know if
that was such a good show.
It was so good. It's just like it was a game show.
I was going to mention that.
Yeah, and Jerry Springer was obviously the host, and that was I had a really good time watching those episodes back recently.
That's such a good shout.
Yeah.
Good shout.
So happy birthday again to Jerry. Yeah. Jerry
Seinfeld Springer.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
No, I was gonna go.
I went Randall Gerald, as in like Jerry. I think Jerry's actually his real name. I'm gonna go Jerry Randy because.
Oh wow, you're flipping the script.
Oh, I'm flipping the script.
I'm gonna go Jerry Abraham Springer. Jerry.
Okay, so I'm in the same spot where the massive alien squirrels were. I haven't seen one of them yet, but there is the largest. It looks like a hornet. It's probably this big.
Oh man, he's, by the way, for the audio learners, he just threw up like 5 inches maybe.
That
I can't really tell. I have bad perception here.
I don't know. That's my shoulder width apart.
Oh, I thought it was more like this.
It's up. He's gone. It was freaking massive. Sorry, I saw it
was
flying.
like a foot?
It might as well have been, but it was outside at least. Because if it was inside, this would have been a wrap. I would have been gone. Anyway, sorry, Randall, Jerry, Randy, Springer, Moss.
Happy 77th birthday to Gerald.
Oh, wow.
Norman Springer.
Norman Bates.
Unfortunate, but happy birthday again. We love you for everything you've ever done. He was mayor of Cincinnati?
Really?
What?
Did not know that.
For 1 year.
Good on him.
What? Okay.
Could you imagine?
That's insane.
Also,
in the 70s.
Also, I didn't start a stopwatch, just so you know.
We're at 7.5 minutes here.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
On this day,
glad you did.
February 13th. So I'm gonna lump them together. I'm gonna do them together.
I agree. That's a good idea.
Because they are related. We have 2 on this days. They are both movie releases. In 1998, so what is that? 23 years ago, The Wedding Singer released, obviously great Adam Sandler movie. But then in 2004 on this day, 50 First Dates released.
Adam Sandler said another one.
The day before Valentine's Day, give me some more. Give me some more of that money.
Give me all of the Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore movies.
I need that rom-com with Drew Barrymore to drop on right before.
I love her. She's great.
Yeah, absolutely. She was featured in our building a movie cast for $15 episode. I don't remember which episode that was. It's pretty early on.
Don't remember that either. Yeah,
pretty early on though.
Yeah, go back and just watch them all, guys. Mm-hmm. Hello.
But yeah, absolutely crazy. Both beautiful movies. Absolutely beautiful. Love
beautiful
watching.
Beautiful people too.
Of course. And yeah, we just thought it was really interesting that they were both released on, the same day.
The same day. Just years apart.
And both Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore. They've had another movie after that, I think, but I guess it didn't release on the same day.
No, I guess not. So what's the point?
Yeah, I don't know.
Does it even count?
Not sure.
Not sure either.
Does
it even drinks? Oh,
does it even count that? I don't know. I can't make it.
No, transition is weak.
Yeah.
But just like our shirts are orange, Nisto Drinks went to Dunkin' Donuts.
Yes,
I did. Drinks. How's that for a transition?
It was pretty good. It
was pretty decent.
Yeah, it was all right. It got to the point.
I don't think it was as good as that drink though.
No, that drink was pretty good. That drink was pretty good. Pretty good. Pink Velvet Macchiato. I got it iced, and I actually wanted to come on here and say this.
That's incorrect.
What happened?
There's an AEW wrestler, Red Velvet, and she goes like this, but it's
Gotcha.
pink velvet. It's pink
Yes,
velvet.
it's pink velvet. And by the way,
Drop the ball.
definitely a made up thing.
Shout out to Red Velvet.
Shout out. Pink velvet doesn't exist. It's not a thing. So Duncan just made this up, and it was essentially just strawberry milk at the bottom of a coffee. We got Mike showing the bang.
Yeah, for the visual learners, still waiting. Clowns.
Forever waiting.
Mm-hmm. Might as well be the gag of it now, you know?
Yeah, it's a bit for sure. Got to keep the bit going.
Even if we get sponsored someday, it's just like I still want to just be like, hey, not sponsored. I'm sorry. Go on about the drinks.
Yeah. So I just got straight strawberry milk. Actually, do you remember? Like, I don't know if your school had this, but like when you bought lunch,
the cartons
it used to be strawberry milk.
Yeah, they had an option, but yes, strawberry milk was one of the options.
I think I said in the review it was like strawberry Nesquik, and then I was thinking about it was kind of like that strawberry milk from school too.
Really?
Yeah.
So you think that's equivalent or better to Nesquik?
I think it's pretty close. Yep. Maybe we had different strawberry milk distributors.
Yeah, I think so, because Lindy's was poo-poos.
Oh wow. Okay. No. Mine was like pretty sweet, like and flavor. Like it was obviously very artificial. It doesn't taste like a strawberry at all. Like neither is strawberry Nesquik, but like that flavor and that sweetness. I had it in my school strawberry milks. And I had it in the pink velvet macchiato. That's what I'm getting to. I wanted to say the hot macchiato and the iced, I think would have been totally different, and it would have been interesting to try them side by side because I don't think that layering that I got in the iced, I don't think that happens in the hot, and I would have been curious to see how it would have translated, especially it being like a hot kind of strawberry milk that's put in, or however they would have done that.
That'd be kind of strange.
So I don't know. I was allured definitely by like the advertised picture of it like being split like that, and that's what I went for.
And it came out like that. And it was very split. Like you could see it.
Yeah, and it ended up, and I ended up mixing it, which again, so I don't know if you know. Are you supposed to mix it? I don't
actually. No, while I was watching it, and then you went and did that, I was like, are you allowed to do that? Are you not?
I don't know.
Like originally when I
said, is this blasphemous? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm gonna look it up real quick, even though I have my episode to talk about. But yeah, I don't really know. Are you allowed to?
We need Jay here so he could fact check it.
Yeah, Jay, can you fact check? Because I have things to do here. I can't be doing this.
But also I don't know if you guys didn't stick around to the end of the episode, you also saw that I had a special live audience.
Dude.
What?
I put, are you supposed to stir A? And macchiato was the first thing in the Google search.
They're listening.
Oh, snap. No, you shouldn't mix your iced. This says caramel macchiato. A caramel macchiato is made with vanilla syrup to start, then milk, then espresso, and is finished with a special cross-hatched pattern of caramel drizzle. Its components are meant to be sipped in order. So mixing them defeats a comment on its entire purpose.
So then I think that I don't like that then. I think I don't like that then because I'll say this, and I said it in the episode, that I would have, if I didn't mix it, I would have gotten all of the strawberry milk, and then I would have drank all the coffee, and it's like, what am I even doing here?
And apparently that's what it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. I agree with you.
Maybe I don't like macchiatos.
I don't particularly like that. I would like it stirred. I would like them together, because then it's like, in that junction, it's like the what is it? The red, white, and blue ice pop. It's like, no, if I wanted a red, white, and blue ice pop, I would have gotten a red, white, and blue ice pop.
Exactly. So there's our discussion. We figured out some stuff about the macchiato, and I think still it was pretty good. If you do like that separation, I think the strawberry milk part was good. I think the coffee part was good, but like I just said, I don't necessarily like it separate.
Do you think the score would have changed if you kept it the way it's supposed to be. I don't know why I did a quotes because it's supposed to be that way.
I do think it would have changed because once I mixed it, the strawberry flavor diminished tremendously.
Right.
And I think I factored that in to take a few points away.
Very intriguing. Very intriguing.
So there you have it. Maybe a little addendum in your mind about how you might think about the drink. That's what that's kind of what the point of talking it out more here is. Yeah. We can have a little bit more discussion. So where did you go for Nisto Eats? You did it right before we jumped on here, so I didn't get to watch the episode yet.
Yeah, so we didn't discuss this, but this is being pre-recorded on a Friday. It just turns out to be easier. So we're pretending that it is Saturday. That's why we didn't do both, because this might be a little bit of a more long-term thing of pre-recording on a Friday. So cat's out of the bag. But yes, I recorded and posted my Nisto Eats right before coming on here. I went to a place very close by called I Love NY Pie, as in pizza pie.
Pizza.
So I thought, wicked, New York pizza in Florida, ballin'. Migos. Maybe a little too loud. But, I thought, okay, this is the move. Like, let's give this a shot.
Okay.
I shouldn't have done it, guys. I shouldn't have done it. I went there. Instantly, I knew this was not going to be good.
The vibe was off.
The vibe was incredibly off, pulling into the parking lot. And I talk about that in the episode. And there's more into it that I don't feel comfortable talking about on camera. Austin knows. But it was just not right. It was not right. So, but I go in there. I was like, all right, whatever, I'm like, okay, I'm going to get a plain slice, of course, because that's the real judgment. And then I'll get like a specialty slice or something. First of all, they didn't have specialty slices.
Just regular?
Specialty pies.
Okay.
And they had you could get toppings. So I don't know why they didn't just have specialty slices. I don't know. Weird. Then, and I talk about this on the episode, they didn't have Sicilian slices.
How are you a pizza?
How are you a pizza place? How do you claim to be a New York pizza place and you don't have Sicilian?
That's ridiculous.
Heated. I almost jumped over the counter. I wore my New York made Nick shirt. Shout out to my boy Lucas, because he gifted me this shirt. And I walked in there. I was like, hey, maybe, you're treated with some respect around here in this I love NY pie. No. It was all off. It was not good. It was not New York pizza. Shook the whole camera.
That's the sacrifice, though, I think.
And I said it in the episode. You could tell they weren't from New York. So that's a miss right there. Another thing that, you know what? I'm getting too riled up. I don't want to spend too much time on this. I had two thoughts and I lost the first one thinking of the second one. I'm just going to say the second one.
Not from New York.
They were not from New York. You know what they tried to do? To be like, hey, New York. Oh, I remember the second one, but I'm going to say the first one first.
Let's do it.
The second one first, in the middle, towards the end here of the beginning. They just tried to put up little New York Football Giants little picture with Eli and two other guys I couldn't remember. That was it. That was the only speck of New York in that place. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
They had a map of the subway system or some. Oh, I almost cussed because I'm heated.
That's ridiculous.
Nonsense.
I can't
Nonsense. And
they're not even trying.
No, they're not. It's just ridiculous. It's blasphemy. And I said this in the episode, and this was my first point, and I'm glad I forgot about it because it now makes more sense after telling that part. If native Floridians here go there and think that that's New York style pizza, they're being lied to.
Yeah.
And it's
you
wrong.
sit on a throne of lies.
You sit on a throne of lies. You smell like beer and cheesecake or whatever he says. I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Wrong. Don't go there. I'm saying it. I'm going to blast them. Do not go there. If you're in Orlando, Florida, do not go to this place.
Looks like you got some work on your hands to find something maybe that could do something for you.
It's definitely not I love NY pie.
No.
I'll tell you that.
And you would think maybe that would be the one based on the time. They got you in the door.
They did. And you know what? They got me out of the door, and I'm going to stay out of that door. You know what? Their door was like broken too. They had some guys working on the door. What a piece of place this is. Your door doesn't even work. Doors work in New York. You dig?
Some of them.
Unbelievable. The guys were like in the way. I tried to leave. They told me, they said Happy Valentine's Day. I was like, hello. First of all, it's Friday.
Not Valentine's Day.
Second of all, don't say that to me. It's not Christmas. It's not like you can say that 2 days before Valentine's Day. And you don't know me. I'm single as a Pringle. I effing hate Valentine's Day. I'm looking forward to February 15th when I could go to Target down the road and get all the candy that you suckers didn't get.
On sale.
I'm fired up.
Let's get into the Mount Rushmore then, huh? Keep that energy going.
I am sweating.
It's hot down there?
It is warm. I have my air conditioner going on behind me, as well as my fan.
You know, we got like over a foot of snow outside still.
Crazy.
It's supposed to snow like
I'm wearing
every
shorts.
I
have shorts. So
I actually am wearing shorts too.
Yeah. Oh wait, are they red? Are they red?
No, they're gray.
Okay. Because if I was gonna say if we're matching,
I might have to put on a black hat if we were matching red shorts.
I agree. Also, I know red shorts don't match with orange. Yeah, cat's out of the bag. I'm wearing red shorts with an orange shirt with blue lines because I don't care. I went to fake New York pizza. They didn't look at me twice. I'm getting heated.
Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore board games, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm excited for this.
I'm so excited.
And as Mike mentioned at the top, this is going into a live Hall of Fame episode next week. Excuse me. Saturday, 4:30 p.m.
Eastern Specific Time.
At Nisto Bros on Instagram. We will be live. Maybe elsewhere we will post. We'll post little something. I want to throw it out there. We'll see. But we'll post definitely on Instagram. So follow us there if you do not. At Nisto Bros.
You should.
So because it's going to a live bracket, we can't to a Hall of Fame bracket. We can't pick the same things. It's got to be 4 and 4. They got to be different. So, that works.
Got to be different.
A little bit of strategy, maybe. I don't know.
Yes.
It's usually just like fun. We pick our Mount Rushmore, but this time
it's a little more heated.
A little bit more.
A little more heated. It's like an actual draft. It's like the NHL draft. You don't want to steal the first overall pick, stuff like that. Even though it's not, there's no order, but like maybe you got to put it on a little bit of order.
Right.
You don't want that sleeper pick.
Yeah, going
I see
to the other person. We're going rock, paper, scissors. See who goes first, right?
Sure. Before we do that, it should be noted that this is strictly games with board games. And you're probably like, Mike, no, that sounds silly.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, shut your mouth. Second of all,
we don't need the
Second of all, we don't need that attitude. Third of all, don't eat at I love NY pie. Fourth of all, just like the last Hall of Fame we did of sweet candy, we didn't do chocolate because chocolate is going to be a separate Hall of Fame. Just like this is going to be strictly board games because in the future, we don't know when, there will be card games. So games including cards, not boards.
So there will be no specific card games.
Yes, no card games. If there's a board and cards, it's a board game.
Yes.
But if it's like, I'm going to say this one. If it's like Uno's, there's no board. It's all cards. That's going to be in the card version in the future.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So before you start atting us and say, hey, you stunads, Where's Uno?
That's you
why.
Heard. Yes.
You
Thank
heard.
you for the clarification there.
So we're going to do that at a later date. And that one will also be a Mount Rushmore into a Hall of Fame just because we can. Okay. You dig?
Also for consistency purposes.
So I'm sorry. I looked at my phone because we got a comment on the Nisto Eats. This is something I forgot. I'm going to say it real quick about how crud this I Heart NY pizza is. I said it in the episode. I even showed it. It didn't even have the point.
What?
It's supposed to be a triangle.
I know.
The point of the triangle was gonzo. It was like, look,
how does that even work?
When you guys watch the episode, look, you'll see the point is gone. It's not even like the two slices were stuck together and it ripped off. It was MIA. It was not there, non-existent.
I can't even believe that. How does that even
blasphemy?
Work?
And the more I talk about my disdain for this place, I wish I went back and gave it a lower score. Yeah, I said it. You know what? And I also got a second slice with bacon on it. I show it in the episode. It was garbage. I said it. I'm fired up. I got to stand. Oh my God. Oh,
you're wired there, buddy.
I know. I kind of forgot. Enough about this fake New York pizza. Board games, rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, up.
Got to do a quick 2 jumping jacks.
A little.
You count us down.
Rock, paper, scissors, and shoot.
Rock beats scissors every time.
All right.
So I get one first. We go back and forth. Correct?
We go back and forth.
Right. Because that wouldn't be fair.
No, that would be.
I'm going to stand. I'm going to stand this whole time, I think.
Okay. Until you get tired, you can.
Until my legs get tired because I'm a fat old man. I mean, 26 this month, ladies and gentlemen. That's old.
Ooh, we're going to have a pod the day before your birthday.
Incredible. My birthday's on a Sunday, so PO box, send your gifts. I got a gift. All right. I was going to open it on the pod, but I was like, I've been doing too much time. I'm taking too much time right now.
Yeah, we're at the half-hour mark almost.
Slippers. Check it. I'm an old man. I got excited about slippers. First pick. With the first overall pick in the Nisto Bros Hall of Fame Mount Rushmore draft of 2021. Nisto Eats selects Scrabble.
Wow.
We're going Scrabble, baby. Taking Scrabble. I love word games. Okay. I like them. You know what? I like to play Scrabble with my grandma, and she hates my vocabulary. She likes these big words. Me, I'm like, where can I put this Q and where's the I? Because I know QI is a word. I like them 2-letter words, baby. You know your 2-letter words, you're going to succeed in Scrabble / Words with Friends if you're doing it on mobile.
There it is. That's a strong pick. That was a strong pick. It was definitely in my pool of ones I was considering.
Ooh.
But it was not one that I was very passionate about. It was definitely one that was there. My first pick has got to be, this is actually low-key what sparked us starting this last week's on this day.
Someone was going to pick it.
I'm picking Monopoly. Last week we shared on that day, the first ever Monopoly game. They were starting to sell them. I love Monopoly. Yeah. I have a lot of different
versions.
I'm sorry. A lot of different versions of Monopoly, and even I wrote a math paper on Monopoly in 9th grade. We had to pick a topic to do like a year-long paper pretty much, or it was like for a whole quarter or something like that. And I chose to do like probability in Monopoly.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't really help me win a ton more, but it was fun to do. And I have a lot of different versions, and I love the game. I love the different, even like kind of takes on the game, you know, that they have, like There's a like kind of a different version called Monopoly Empire that's really cool.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
And obviously I got the Mets one, I got the Friends one, I got the so definitely love Monopoly. It's also a classic game we mentioned last week. It's a game that can definitely put some strain on some relationships, but I think that's definitely some of the fun of it. Also, one of my friends has a version of like Comac-opoly.
What?
Yeah, and it's
sick.
It was like homemade. It wasn't like
I kind of figured, but that's still like really
it was
awesome.
sick, and it was like places around Comac. It was cool.
That's pretty wicked. I'd play Lindy Monopoly, Lindyopoly.
Got it going.
Dumb name, but do that. Yeah, that's a classic. And honestly, if you don't get into a fight playing Monopoly, did you even play Monopoly?
Right.
And like, it's also one of those games, like, especially if like, in New York, if you're snowed in, like that's a great game to just kill like 4 hours. It's like no one wins.
I have a specific memory of playing on a snow day with my friend. Like I went over, we had a snowball fight.
Oh, classic.
I was like 9. We had a snowball fight, came in, changed hot cocoa.
This was like last week. Come on.
It might have been. And then we played electronic banking Monopoly. I remember.
Electronic banking.
Yeah, you have like a debit card instead of real money.
Oh man, people getting to the red.
Yeah.
With the second, or I guess third overall pick, Nisto Eats representative. Oh man, I have so many. There's so many good ones. We're taking Trouble.
No!
Oh yes! He takes it from him, ladies and gentlemen.
Dang it. That is so upsetting.
He tried sleeping on it.
I had to take Monopoly first.
Trouble. Yep.
I love Trouble.
Press the dice. It's such a simple game, and it's pure fun. It's Absolutely. Pure fun, pure gold. Especially when you have multiple pieces out. It's like, okay, I got a 4 on the dice that mm-hmm. love that. The sound, or it does it better. It's like, okay, I can move this guy 4 spaces, or I can move this guy 4 spaces, land on your dumb head, and send you packing.
There's low-key a lot of strategy that goes into it.
It really is. You do that? Do you send them back packing? Do you move a guy maybe like 1 spot into your safe haven? Like, there's a lot that goes into it. Simple game, but a lot of strat.
Yes.
So Trouble is my second pick here.
So what
Trouble.
I'm just realizing now is that now like Trouble's going in to the Hall of Fame bracket, but I wanted Trouble on my Mount Rushmore. So like that, thinking ahead to next week, the Hall of Fame bracket.
It's a strong contender.
It's a strong contender for sure. So keep that in mind. Monopoly, obviously a strong pick. That was on Mike's list.
And Scrabble, you said, you weren't too passionate about it, but depending on the matchup,
Yeah, for sure. So man, I also wanted to add in for Trouble. I think it was probably 2 years ago or so I played Trouble with a group of friends, and I think it was honestly one of the most fun games of any board game I'd ever played. Just like the excitement that went into it, just constantly back and forth with a bunch of people on the board. It can get hectic.
The best is like the very beginning. You need a 6 to get out of your home. So you could just be popping and popping and popping and popping and popping and no 6s.
Yeah.
And they just keep going around and everyone's like, oh,
Yep.
Just like that. And you know what? It's time for my fat old ass to sit down. And I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word, but I just did.
You say it almost every episode, so I think it's okay.
I mean, essentially, it's our pod. I could say whatever I want, but I want to be respectful.
Yes. With my second pick, 4th overall pick,
especially to our international viewers.
Yes.
They know the good words, though.
We need to respect our international viewers. I'm going with.
I'm scared. I'm so scared.
I'm going with the Settlers of Catan, which is a game I don't think you've played.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, okay. It's a big game. It's a very popular game.
Oh boy.
So I don't know. Oh yeah, because it's pretty much a null point then for the Hall of Fame.
You hate to see it. Since we can make up the rules here, I know you have a list. If you want to pick another one and have them kind of into the honorable mention section, I will allow it because I have never heard of that game.
What do you think?
I think I would almost prefer you do that. Okay. Only because I've never heard of it. It just wouldn't be fair. You know, if you're passionate about this game, I've never heard of it. Mm-hmm. It's not going to get my vote no matter who it's up against, really.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay. So I'm going with chess then.
Oh, good shout. Chess. That was in my long list.
Yeah.
My long list. That's a good shout.
Chess. I have recently just started playing on Game Pigeon, actually, chess.
Oh, we're before you go into that, you and I are playing chess on Game Pigeon.
Sounds good.
Like now.
Okay.
On the pod. No, maybe not.
I've started playing with one or two of my friends, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. I was kind of off chess for a while, but it's another. I mean, right now on my Mount Rushmore, if we're thinking about it, I got Monopoly and chess. Like, come at me. That's very iconic, very a distinguished two stoneheads that I got there. So I'm going with chess, and it's making its way to the bracket.
I did the Iconics thing. I don't know.
I saw it
because you said it. Speaking of Stoneheads, I think it's appropriate time because I just happen to have one of these handy. What do we got over here?
Wow.
What do we got over here? A couple of Stoneheads. You want your Stoneheads Mount Rushmore Nisto Bros sticker? Check out the bio description link somewhere towards the end of the beginning of the middle of that bio on the Instagram. And get your merch. We got stickers, we got shirts, we got mugs that aren't handy. And oh my goodness, I'm hitting into everything. I'm so excited about our Nisto Bros merch. I'm just knocking in everything. So go to the Nisto Bros merch store in the description and rep your boys.
Please.
There's
Use
one.
Code Nisto Ships for free shipping.
Nisto Ships, free shipping. That being said, intermission is over. The fifth overall pick in the Nisto Bros Hall of Fame Mount Rushmore board game sponsored by Godiva is the pick is I have 3 left of like my strong list. I got to go with this one. The other two, we'll see. The 5th pick here is Sorry! ! Solid game. Another one like Trouble is super easy, super basic, but a lot of strat goes into it. It's called Sorry!
It's a very similar game to Trouble.
Yes, like Trouble, you pick up. So there's a card, but there's a board. You pick up a card. You look, and it's a number from 1 to 12, I believe. Mm-hmm. You move that number of spots. So again, like Trouble, yes, it's a dice. You can only move 6 spots. You figure out, okay, I move this guy 7 spots. That gets me here. Or I can move 7 spots and send you packing. I also think you can't do this in Trouble, but in Sorry, if you have multiple pieces out, you could do a little split ski. So you can move one guy 2 spots, the next guy 5 if it's a 7. I think it's only on a 7 though. Okay, so maybe I'm glad
because like 7. some of the cards have like special instructions on them.
You're right. It was like that. There was something with the 7 and I think 11.
I think 11 you can switch.
You could swap. Yeah, you can either move 11 spots or you could swap. So you could take a huge thing. Like you could be right at the start. If you have an enemy that's like right behind you, that's right by your home base, do a little switcheroo. You just went around the whole board. Don't collect $200.
Yeah. But there's Sorry is a great pick. It was definitely on my list as well.
Out of here.
But I wasn't too strong about this. Next one I am a little bit stronger on. I'm going to go with.
I have 2 in my strong list. I wonder if this is it. If
Clue.
This is good. Clue is not.
I'm going with Clue. I absolutely love Clue.
It's a good shout.
I really like it. I think it's a great, obviously mystery game. Yeah. You know, you got to figure it out.
I haven't played Clue in so long.
Yeah. But it's a fun time.
Oh yeah.
I feel like as I've gotten older, it's gotten a little bit more fun as well.
I'm gonna have to play it.
Yeah, I think maybe as a kid I liked it, but maybe for different reasons. Like it was a little bit more, oh look, there's a gun. Ha! Oh, or something like that. I don't know. But Clue is my next pick. So I got Clue, chess, and Monopoly. And they also made a movie out of Clue. Have you ever seen that?
I actually didn't even know that.
It was in the 80s.
Oh wow. You have to check it out.
Yeah, it was very silly though.
It sounds very silly. I can only imagine. If it's like the
Colonel Mustard. Come on, we got some iconic figures in there too. Professor
Colonel
Plum.
Mustard. Colonel Mustard with the candlestick every time.
Come on.
Every time. I'm down to 2.
I'm actually down to 2 as well.
I'm down to 2 on my serious list here, and I don't know which route to go because I like them both a lot for different reasons. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I have 2. I'm gonna pick one of them. This other one, if you don't pick, straight to honorable mentions, and I also want to discuss it further. With the last pick for the Nisto Bros or the Nisto Eats part, I'm going Candyland.
Wow. Okay.
I love me some Candyland. I like the more I don't know if this is like the real way to play or if it's like the advanced way to play. When you get to the end, you got to get like every color. You can't just get you can't just be like one spot away. Up blue, I win. It's like no matter what card you get, you're going to be in there. Dumb. No, you got to get every card. Every color.
Played that way.
It
adds to it for sure.
It adds to it because it adds a little more challenge because you could have 3. You could have 3 colors of I don't remember how many. And then next thing you know it, you're getting one of the places and you got to go back.
Yeah, you got to go back to the
Cinnamon Forest. I made that up. I don't think that was
there
one
was
of them.
The like the ice cream cone one.
That was one of them. Yeah. So
Princess
Candyland
Frostine
is going up. I loved the 2 spots too.
Big time, especially if it was like the
farthest
one, the farthest one away from you to double. Come on.
Candyland's in there. Where did Candyland fall on your list? Did you have
Candyland was not on my list, but damn. I think it was a good shout though. It was something I wasn't really considering. That's kind of like Clue for you, right? You weren't really thinking of Clue, but it's a good shout for sure.
I considered it Clue, but because I haven't played it in such a long time, I didn't include it for that.
You played Candyland more recently?
Actually, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
When
I worked at the daycare, it might have been the last time I played, which those bratty little kids didn't play the good way. They're like, I won, Mr. Mike. I got blue. It's like, no, I'm playing by the rules. Well, maybe they're playing by the rules.
I think my last pick here might be a little controversial. I'm not 100% sure.
I don't know if the audio picked that up, but someone just went by with like a bass system. Maybe. Anyway, sorry, go ahead. That's interesting that you say that because mine might have been too. So maybe it's the same one.
Is it for the last pick for my last pick of my Mount Rushmore, which I'm very happy with so far? Is it Battleship?
Oh, no, it's not.
Is that a board game? I'd say
I would say yeah.
Yeah,
I had it on my board. I had it on my long list.
Yeah.
So we'll see how we are on time. We might run through a few honorable mentions here. I know I've taken up a lot of time as per usual, so my bad. I say it's a board game.
Okay, I think so too.
Because I had it in the long.
I don't know where else you would even categorize it.
I don't know
besides
either.
A board game. Battleship is another intense one. It can get very intense, and it can also get you a little down in the dumps. You know, you're guessing
especially
C4.
when you're starting.
Y'all, man, G8. Oh, come on.
You just can't find anything.
Where is it?
And if you're on the other side, you're looking, you got it. It's like all around. You're so close. What can you hear?
No.
Lucky you. I'm glad. Someone is having a fiesta.
I think Battleship, though, is an absolute classic as well. I think that's something I'm definitely factoring in here. Like, I know Sorry is a pretty old game, but also like Clue, Battleship, chess, Monopoly.
Yeah.
Like I'm very happy with my Mount Rushmore, and I
Yeah.
love all these games very much.
Yeah, to run mine down, I'm also I really like mine too. I have Scrabble, Trouble, Sorry, and Candyland. I'm with that.
Yeah, that's very strong.
I'm with that. I don't know where we are on time. Do you
We're
want
45?
Okay, so maybe let's run through a couple of our honorable mentions, and maybe we could do some more on the live. Sound cool?
Sure.
Let's do 2 each.
Okay.
The one that I was flip-flopping and also I think could be controversial, like Battleships, it's Connect 4.
Connect 4 was one I was just going to say as well.
Connect 4, because also, where would you put that?
Yeah.
You know, I like it. It's simple. I played it at work. I used to play it at work. I said it. Yeah. I won't say which job. They probably knew because I was loud. I was loud about it.
I played a lot of Connect 4 at like after school. I went to like an after school program.
Oh yeah.
And I played a lot of Connect 4 there. Had a good time. But there were some kids though who thought that they were hot stuff at Connect 4, and that always kind of turned me off. They were a little arrogant.
Did you have any of those? I guess I've already said it, so I'm gonna complete it by saying this because I really want to describe them as punk ass kids that would try and take 2 pieces and drop them in at the same time.
Oh well, yes.
Yeah, clown.
Yeah,
you don't do that.
That's an illegal move.
Or if they could sense they're about to lose, they'd be like, "Oh, sugar honey iced tea! I accidentally opened it and all the pieces fell." No. Idiot.
That happened too. Sore losers out there.
Sore losers everywhere. So it's an honorable mention. That's number 1 for me. Go for it.
I think this one I felt pretty strongly about, but it after Catan got shot down, I was concerned about this. So I pushed it to the side and I moved it to honorable mentions.
Sorry.
Stratego.
I think I've only played it like maybe once.
Stratego is on another level for me.
There was, man, I keep talking about Stratego. I want to try and look up this one game here.
And that's the one I wanted to honorably mention. Again, I started the first time I played Stratego is Star Wars Stratego. That was very sick because like each piece has like a different like value, like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So I was like, oh, I got Darth Vader in my 9.
That's awesome.
And it's going. And
that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's a little similar to chess in a way. Like you move your pieces forward and you gotta attack, but then you flip and reveal to see what value that piece is. So like I could be moving my 5, my droid. I could be moving it, and then I attack, and he could have a 7, and then I lose my piece. Or it could just be a 3, and then I capture his piece, and I keep going until I try to find his Death Star or his flag or whatever it is.
I feel like I might have even played the Star Wars version.
Maybe.
Like many moons ago. My last honorable mention, I will I think it's a similar one. I thought about it. I didn't include it in my long list because I didn't think it was a game that you have played. And I think it's an appropriate game, especially with the last 13 months. The game is called Pandemic.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of it. I haven't played it.
A lot of fun. A lot of fun. I haven't played it many times, but when I did, I enjoyed myself. It's a different kind of board game because it's not like me versus you. It's like whoever you're with, you're actually working as a team. And it's like you got to stop the spread. And it's not only is it appropriate for the current situation in life, but it's also very fun.
Sounds fun.
There's obviously, I'm like super simplifying it, but
yeah,
check it out. It's fun. You work as a team instead of against. Different. So we'll have more honorable mentions on the live next week.
Yeah. So
where we pick a Hall of Fame board game.
Yeah. Look forward to that. I mean, that's going to be another top. We say that every time for the Hall of Fames, but this one for sure is definitely going to be tough because we had a lot of cross, picks that we both kind of wanted. So we're going to have some strong contenders for sure. And I bet you guys, if you're tuning in live, are going to have some strong opinions saying, you know what, actually, Sorry sucks. I hate Sorry. I never had fun playing it. I don't know. Maybe Joey P comes in the chat and says,
fighting,
or something like that. I don't know.
You guys are always lively in the chat for the lives, no pun intended, and it's greatly appreciated. And we encourage it, of course, especially when we maybe bump heads. We don't agree on who goes to the next round. And then we got all you guys, Joey P, shout out, good guy Christian, all you guys, being like, hey,
the good guys and gals of the podcast.
Good guys and gals of the pod.
Here we go with the post of the week. Shared screen.
Oh, there it is.
The DMs.
Oh, the DMs. Aaron Rodgers. I saw. I didn't even know he sent me that. Go ahead. You can read this one because this is on.
So this is a tweet from @Mr. And it obviously a week ago or so was the big game. It was the big bowl, and the weekend was the one who did the halftime performance. And this beautiful meme has
pretty good, honestly,
has came out of it. So there's been a lot of different versions, but this is the one that I chose personally as a Mets fan. So Mr. Met tweeted saying, "Me looking for a better pitcher than Jacob Degrom." Laughing, crying emoji. And he's like walking around, there's lights going everywhere, he's looking, he can't find it, he's looking distressed.
It's
and
right
that's
before
how the whole MLB should feel,
We've talked about it before. We've talked about baseball and of course Jacob Degrom and of course the Mets versus Nationals, because I'm a Nationals fan, obviously.
The slippers.
My slippers. I don't disagree with this. I do think, and I've said it multiple times, and I think it means a lot more coming from a Nationals fan, that I think that Jacob Degrom is the best pitcher in the MLB. I really don't think there's any question. I don't think there is. I think he's the best. American League, National League, minor league, G League.
All the leagues.
All of the leagues. I think Jacob Degrom is the best pitcher, period.
Yeah, and so I think that's, we are around a bit long, so that's just I think that's all we got for the post of the week. Check out the link in the description of the podcast if you're an audio learner, so you can see the weekend looking around if you're not familiar with
absolutely. And while you're there, you could also check out the Cheesleys app, where if you use promo code NistoBros, you get $5 off your orders, 25 or more. Download the Cheesleys app, use promo code NistoBros. $5 off, 25 or more.
There's a link in the description to download the app. So do that.
Literally do it now.
It's so easy. You just boop, boop.
So easy a caveman could do it.
Hey, that's copyright infringement, right?
Shout it. Oh, maybe. Sorry.
Super Bowl. Okay.
Unbelievable.
I'm pretty sure you said it at the top of the episode.
This episode?
Yeah, because you said, because the Bucks
you're
won.
Right. You're right. Yeah.
I didn't want to say anything, but
that game. Yeah. My bad, y'all. Last one didn't get taken down, so I don't think this one would be either.
Yeah. And
my joke, I'm not confident about.
Oh wow, you lost confidence in it?
I did, because I said it in my head, and I'm like, you know what? He's gonna know the punchline.
Oh wow. Okay. So do you want to go first?
I might go first. You know what? It's a sad time we live in, and why can't buffaloes fly?
I don't think I know the punchline. Oh wait. I do. They don't have wings.
Come on, because people keep eating their wings. That was the joke. I saw it, and it wasn't from Dad Jokes. Dad Says Jokes on Instagram. It was from somewhere else. Let me see. I'll try and give them credit, because I think it might have been a Facebook.
Dang.
It indeed was.
People do be eating their wings though.
Yeah, they do.
Even though it's technically not.
I changed it up. It says
definitely it's from a chicken though.
It said these poor buffaloes can't fly anymore because people keep eating their wings. It's a meme, and it's just some angry Karen looking lady with like buffaloes in behind her. It's forget it. It wasn't funny.
So a different category of games that I don't think we are going to cover. We had a little bit of a discussion about these off air. Is party games. So I have a question regarding party games for you, Mike. What party game do fish like to play?
Oh, I mean, you guessed mine. I don't think I'm right, but I'm going to take a shot here and say go fish.
No.
Damn it.
Salmon Says. Like Simon Says.
No, don't explain it, please, because it's going to lose its thunder, because it was actually okay.
It was
decent.
Okay.
That was decent.
I was trying to think in my head to like try and say it more like Simon, but I couldn't really think of Salmon Says.
Salmon
Says.
Don't do that. Salmon Says. Yeah, I think if you say salmon correctly, it could sound like Simon. I like it. It's good. Don't explain it.
Thank you very much. But it is like the game Simon Says.
Yeah, it's like Simon Says. And I just said good, and I just realized I have not said good at all. That's the first one. I have to keep the streak going. I don't know if there's been an episode where I haven't said it.
Since you started saying it.
Since I started saying it.
You've been on a hot streak.
Yeah. But when I started saying it, I was saying it like 6-7 plus times a show.
I think you had one in the double digits.
I think you might be right. And that was probably the one where I was like, we should just start a Nisto Bros drinking game. Every time I say get, now that's 2. You gotta take a shot or a drink, and you'll be having alcohol poisoning.
It has had an effect on your throat, though. I feel like maybe it's wearing down a little bit. So maybe you're slowing down.
Yeah, I'm trying to slow down. I don't want to hurt my voice box here, my laugh box.
You blew out your laugh box.
Stupid.
Can't laugh.
Yeah, you can't laugh.
Not doing it. It's not working.
For the audio learners, they don't.
So yeah, they have no idea.
And then the visual learners see us stupid faces just going. Sorry. I was sorry to both parties, because it was just all around uncalled for, potentially an illegal move. So good.
iCarly episode 2. Watch it.
Yeah, so I know we're short on time. Austin and I have said that. We've said like illegal move, and we were like, where is that from? We can't
for like 2 years probably.
It was a long time. We were saying, we're like, where is this from? Because we knew it wasn't something that we had come up with.
Yeah.
We're like, where is it from? Maybe it's Drake and Josh. We were kind of on the right path there. But for years,
I was thinking it was a movie. I was thinking maybe it was a Adam Sandler movie too.
Right.
I was kind of all over the place.
We were all over. We're like, is it Drake and Josh? Is it Adam Sandler movie? Maybe is it a SpongeBob episode or something like that? We just could not figure it out. So yesterday I was at the house and I wanted some background noise on that TV. Right,
I see it
right over here. This one. While I was doing some stuffs and things on my laptop. So I put on Netflix, and I see new to Netflix, iCarly was on. I was like, oh, banger. Like, I was watching that show as a wee lad, and I'm like, I'm going to throw it on as background noise. Best decision I've ever made. It was hilarious. So funny. I'm 25 now, and I was cracking up at how ridiculous it was. Yeah. So good. Episode 2, it was. Illegal move was there. It was said. I almost fell off of my chair. I was cracking up. I was like, I gotta rewind. I gotta show Austin. This is it. iCarly, episode 2, illegal move.
There it is.
There you go. Now you know.
Tune in next week live at Nisto Bros on Instagram at 4:30 Eastern Standard Pacific Time.
Yeah, you dig? Oh, now that I'm closer up here.
Oh, it looks good. Oh, that looks good.
Oh, look at that, dude.
Oh my goodness. What's up, dude? Holy cow.
Not so much this one. Definitely left chop. Definitely
Yeah, left chopped. Oh man.
Left chop.
Oh.
Look at that, dude. Just gonna talk for the rest of it like this. Just admire the chop and the stash.
That's a wicked mutton chop, dude. What's up, dude? All right.
Live on Instagram next week, 4:30 Eastern Pacific time.
Find out which board game will get inducted into the Nisto Bros Hall of Fame. That's all we got.
Yep, that's it. We might be live elsewhere, but stay tuned. Check our story. Okay, cool. Thanks. Bye.
Peace, love, sip.
Eat and don't go to I Love NY Pie and
listen. Stupid NY Pie.